What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. So as you can see, doing another in real life video because I don't have that power cord yet to really be able to use my laptop to do the Runescape videos. But that's okay because I got more of this blackboard action for you, or whiteboard. I don't know why I said blackboard. It's the whiteboard here. Probably because I'm holding a black marker. But I actually did bring the good markers this time and my own little like marker thing, although I'm probably actually going to use this eraser and not mine. But anyway, these you guys can see much easier. So thank you so much for your support in the last video, by the way. Actually, thank you for your guys' support in all of these videos for this 30-day challenge. It is 11:14 p.m., so gonna be realistic. It's late again. Yeah, let's just try to, I really wish I had coffee, but I really can't have any coffee because then I wouldn't go to sleep at all. But thank you so much for your support, and especially in the last video. I saw today, and just in the first day, 53 likes. Wow. That for me and my channel, that is a lot of likes. So thank you so much, and lots of new subscribers and everything. I really appreciate that, guys. You guys are awesome, and thank you so much for, by the way, for all the comments. It's really awesome actually when you guys have questions or comments about your own experiences. What you have to say about what I have a video about. It's really cool when I hop on and I can actually respond to those and read through those. It really makes my day. It honestly really does. So feel free to fill up that comment section. So the first thing I want to say tonight, by the way, is before we get into our video, because our video is going to be another one of those opportunity cost type of videos. Like I said, I was going to be grilling you guys on. I'm so glad, by the way, that you guys actually understood what I was talking about in the last video, and a lot of you actually seem to have like a relatable experience to what I was talking about. So yes, the world is not lost. But anyway, yeah, we're going to have another video like that tonight. Little bit different topic, but yeah, I'll get into that in a second. I want to talk about Runefest. So the Runefest tickets are up right now. I believe that they sold out of all like the early bird combo passes that included the night before. They said they were going to send me. I'm going. By the way. I'm actually going to Runefest. It's going to be the first Runefest I've ever gone to. Mostly because I don't live in the country that it's in. So I'll be having to fly out there. So I will be in London for Runefest, and I'm really looking forward to that. By the way, if anybody else is going to Runefest, then feel free to come and find me at Runefest. Just feel free to walk right on up and tell me who you are and how you know me. If you're just like, my name's Bob, and I'm like, yes, like let me know who you are. Or how you know who I am. Anyway, but yeah, feel free to come up and like chat and everything like that. It'll be really cool to see who I can meet. There's over 6,500 subscribers on the channel now, which to me is a massive number. I mean, I can actually list towns that I know of on like just off the top of my head that don't have 6,500 people in them. So I'm just kind of like imagining a group of people bigger than one of those towns. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, I'm imagining I'll see one or two of you there. So feel free to come out, hang out and everything. I'll actually be at Runefest alone. I'm traveling to London with other people, but I'm actually gonna be at Runefest alone. So yeah, come keep me company. Yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. So tonight's video is actually going to be about another opportunity cost thing, but this is a very common thing that people will do, and there's not really anything wrong with doing that. And I don't know why, but this camera keeps doing that, where it goes dark when I get farther away. Yeah, like it just did it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but for me, I just got way darker. Anyway, whatever. So a lot of people will do this, and there's some good sides and downsides to what it is, and I guess I should probably tell you what it is before I actually get into explaining it. It is gathering up resources to do another skill, and then considering it to be like free. And what I'm talking about is, like, let's say for an example, somebody wants to get 99 cooking, and they decide they're going to go fish rocktails or sharks, and get their fishing to 99. That way that they can get the cooking to 99. And they do that because they're like, well, that way I'll make profit by cooking. That's not true. You do not get well, okay, it's true and false. Let's just imagine that cooking rocktails was a break even at all times. And we'll just imagine that cooking sharks was also break even at all times, even though a lot of times it's actually profitable. Let's just act like it's break even for this example, because I'm just using fishing and cooking as an example in the first place. So person is going to go fish to 99. And let's say they do, you know, all kinds of different type of fish. Then they get to 76, they do sharks. Then they get to whatever level was for rocktails and do rocktails. And then they do rocktails and then finish that off until they have enough rocktails and sharks to be able to do 99 cooking. Here's the deal. Now, there's a lot of people that really argued this one to me to death. I mean, to the point where I've had people get literally upset and call me an idiot because of me telling them that it's not making any more money for you to cook them, and that's not making cooking profitable. Because I've had people actually use cooking as the example. So let me show you guys how this works. If I was to cook to if I was to fish, we'll just say fish. If I was to fish until 99 fishing, and I had 100 million gold worth of fish, okay? So I've essentially gotten 100 million gold by fishing. Now, for someone to say that they're going to make money now in the cooking skill, it's not going to be a loss anymore because they've fished their own fish. Okay, so like I said, for our example, we're going to say that rocktails and sharks and everything are even. So that means that if it's even, then 100 million after cooking all that turns into 100 million. Whoa, hey, yeah. So they say that they're making a profit here when they're cooking. So they're making money here when they're cooking. Because the fact they fish their own fish. Here's the thing, guys. They already had 100 million gold. You already had 100 million gold. You can't take 100 million, turn it into 100 million, and then be like, I made money. No, you didn't. You just broke even. And here's the deal and why this doesn't make any sense. And we'll go ahead and use cooking as the actual example for this one. It doesn't matter if you cook, it doesn't matter if you fished up 100 million gold worth of fish, or if you went and bought 100 million gold worth of fish. What's the difference in these two numbers? There is no difference, because whether you fished to 100 million or you just went and bought it, and I'm saying like you go in the Grand Exchange and let's say you bought rocktails, 100 million gold worth of rocktails, versus fishing 100 million gold worth of rocktails, they are both 100 million gold worth of rocktails. And then when you cook them, they both turn into the same 100 million gold worth of cooked rocktails. You dig? So, for someone to say that they're earning money that way, they're not earning any money by doing the cooking. They could have sold the fish off and had that 100 million cash that they did not have before. So there's that example. Jumping right into another example. Let's say somebody wants to do, let's see what another one is. I'm not going to break that one down into too much more. But there's a lot of different skills like that where people will get that kind of mindset. Another one is herb lore. Let's say that someone goes and does a whole bunch of Slayer because then they say that they're going to get free herb lore. We'll go ahead and use this one as a new example because this is another one that's very, very commonly used, and this is another very, very common misconception. And I'm trying to help you guys build your wealth because that's the main thing I do on the Manatee Gaming channel is help you guys build in-game wealth because I love economics and I love earning money in Runescape and just the whole economy of Runescape. It's not about me loving being rich in RuneScape. It's me loving the economy in RuneScape and just being able to manipulate, but just do cool stuff with RuneScape economy because it's so realistic. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna try to help you guys with here. So please listen because this will make sense. If you go do Slayer, let's say you go do Slayer and you get 500 million worth of herbs. Now, the person that says that they're going to go do Slayer and they've gathered all their own herbs, so that means that doing herb lore is free. Is it? Now, I'm sure there's a couple people watching this video that's going to be like, yeah, because you didn't pay anything for those herbs. So that means herb lore is going to be free because you gathered the 500 million gold worth of herbs, right? So that means that now you can use all these on herb lore. And let's just imagine this is going to get you 99. And so by getting 99, Most potions you make are going to make you lose money. Like if you were to go to the Grand Exchange and buy the supplies to do 99 herb lore, you're gonna lose money, right? So if you went and did Slayer, now this is a lot like the fishing one. If you know what I'm talking about. If you go and do Slayer and you get 500 million gold in herbs, and then you go and you do 99 herb lore with those herbs, which by the way, it's probably going to be shitty because of the fact that you now have to make a whole bunch of potions you probably would not have made before because you've got herbs that you probably wouldn't have used before if you would have just bought them in the Grand Exchange. Like you probably would have just done super whatever and then extremes then overloads. But now that you're just using everything you got in the Slayer drops, you're going to be making all kinds of stuff you would have not made before, like super energies and I don't know, just random stuff you probably would not normally make. So your loss is probably actually going to be a lot larger. And this is what I'm talking about. So let's say this turns into 200 million worth of potions. So this person that is having a misconception, I'm not making fun of anybody, by the way, that thinks this. I'm just trying to help you out to show you that it's not true. If someone does Slayer, and we'll do this sword right here. Oh yeah, look at this sword, guys. Oh, someone is not an artist. That Slayer resulted in me having 500 million worth of herbs. Now, let's think about this for a second. That person says that he's using all of his Slayer drops to get herb lore, so 99 herb lore is free. Now I'm going to show you why that's not true. You might have already gathered, but hey, if I was to go to the Grand Exchange right now and sell these herbs, how much money do I have? I have 500 million gold. That's 500 million gold that I gained by doing Slayer, which means that I've already made money because herbs are worth money. Like your account wealth and how much money you have is not just in how many gold coins you have. It's about your overall account wealth. So you gained 500 million gold. If you had 100 million before, now you have 600 million, right? Now, if you go and make all those into potions and you do 99 herb lore, you just lost 300 million of this value because the 500 million in herbs and everything you got turned into 200 million, which means that if you go sell it in the Grand Exchange, that's going to be 200 million, right? And then if you had 100 million to begin with, you now have 300 million. So your actual account wealth is dramatically reduced by using those herbs to do 99 herb lore. Now looking at our chart right here, not really chart, but our whatever this is right here, you can clearly see that just because you use the supplies that you gathered yourself, they already had value. You already had that money. So that when you used them, it's still a loss. You still lost 300 million gold in this example, and you end up with 300 million as your total wealth rather than 600 million as your total wealth. Now, I'm not by any means saying that doing herb lore is a bad idea. You can do herb lore just fine. There's also quite a few profitable ways of doing herb lore. I share those things in my Patreon. Harmless plug right there, but yeah, there are ways to do herb lore profitable. I'm not saying don't do herb lore, but that right there just clears that up. So if another thing too is if someone is sitting around with cash, right? So just going along with this whole herb lore one, and I'm gonna use the blue marker now. Let's see if you guys can see that easier or worse. But let's say you've got 300 million cash, you've got 300 million GP, and then someone tells you what I just told you in the last example, where they're like, "Well, dude, just go do Slayer, and you can get all the herbs and then do herb lore for free." Well, here's the thing: doing Slayer, let's say doing Slayer, you make anywhere from 1 to 5 million gold per hour, because an average Runescape player is going to make that much money. So, and because, you gotta assume they gotta go through the low levels and then get the higher levels and everything like that. So we can say that the average they're making is somewhere in that range, basically. So by doing Slayer, you're getting 1 to 5 million per hour, which is gonna result in your 300 million gold worth of herbs. Which, by the way, that's gonna take you a very long time, because if you're only counting your herbs, that's going to be difficult to get to. But anyway, people do it. But here's the thing: if you start out with 300 million cash, and you want to actually, you know what, let me take this out for this example because you'll understand here in a second. So if I was going to do Slayer to get my herbs to do herb lore versus doing it in a very fast money making method. So let's say you're doing or an average money making method. Let's say we're doing an average money making method. Let's say you were just doing something that was 5 million gold per hour, and let's say that you had a low level in Slayer and you got to a higher level and you ended up getting a total of like 3 million per hour, which is a very generous amount of GP per hour for Slayer, assuming someone's going from a very low level of Slayer to a higher level of Slayer. That's a pretty generous average right there. So if you watched yesterday's video, then you can kind of see, without me really explaining it too hardcore, that doing the 5 million per hour method that might earn you some good EXP. Because let's remember the things I said before, and let's take them with us and apply them now. Doing this with like efficient EXP and everything like that, you're gonna get to this quick. Oh yeah. Let's just put it up there. You're gonna get to this way quicker. So doing Slayer to gather that up, you're gonna get there. Doing this to get straight to that, you're gonna get there quicker. But here's the thing, though. Something else you got to think about too. So now you've got these different options. Now you should understand that herb lore is not free, or whatever other skill. If say you're gathering stuff for crafting or whatever, crafting is not free because you gather all of the gems yourself and you're going to cut them all. You're still going to lose a boatload of money by cutting gems, guys. Taking these two paths right here, in this example right here. The 5 million per hour is going to get you there. The 3 million per hour is going to get you there. But which one's going to get you quicker? This one is. But is it going to be low EXP? Like, is this one right here going to be not very good EXP? Which there are plenty of 5 million per hour ones, by the way, that do make plenty of, you get a lot of EXP at the same time. But if it's not good EXP, guys, then don't do that, and then do this. Still do the Slayer to get to 99 Slayer or further, because 120 is about ready to drop. Still do that one, because it's going to help your account get further. So the right answer is here to go for the one that gets your account further. That's kind of what we talked about yesterday, so I'm not going to get too much more into that. But yeah, so it'll take a little bit longer to get there, but you're going to have way better skills by the time you get there. So 100% worth it. Alright guys, that's really going to be it on that whole topic tonight. I don't want to make this video too long because of the fact that, someone wrote a bunch of stuff up there, a bunch of flowers, and hey guys, have a great day. Anyway, I don't really want to get too much more in depth with it because this video is already long again, and I don't want to make it like 40 minutes long. So I will also bring in some new stuff tomorrow. I'm really hoping that I have my power cable by tomorrow. It should be here by tomorrow. It did say on the estimated delivery date to be either tomorrow or Tuesday. So, and tomorrow's Monday for me. So really hoping it's going to be there. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. I really hope this helps you guys out. Next time that you hear someone that's like, hey guys, I'm going to go get free herb lore by doing Slayer, or the person that's like, hey, I think it's a great idea for me to go fish rocktails all the way until I have enough for 120 cooking. I've literally talked to people that have fished rocktails to 200 million fishing, and then they cooked their rocktails to 200 million cooking. I'm dead serious they did that. And I'm sure there's someone watching this video that probably did that. And I'm so sorry. A good alternative to that, guys, the best alternative to that is just do the fastest fishing EXP you can get. Don't worry about making money with fishing. And then for the cooking, do the fastest cooking you can do. It's obviously nice if it can make some money, and there's plenty of fast cooking things that actually do make money. And then, yeah, but another video sometime soon, I will actually get a little bit more into, hey, you know what, let's do that for our next video. Our next video, guys, is going to be about doing gathering skills the right way. Because there are right ways to do gathering skills, And so yeah, let's get a little bit away from the whole building your account wealth a little bit, and then tomorrow we're going to talk actually about doing the gathering skills very efficiently so you can actually get them done and be able to achieve higher levels than you've ever imagined with a couple quick fixes. So I really hope you guys are enjoying this video upload challenge. I'm actually really enjoying it, really enjoying making videos for you guys every day, so I really would actually like to get more into making more frequent videos. So let me know what you think about me making more frequent videos and everything, and thank you so much for subscribing and liking these videos. It's awesome, and I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great night.